All right, we are live. Welcome to Arctic Ice Arena in Orland Park on a Friday night. I'm sure everyone is very jealous of all of us that were here. 35 seconds left in the warm-up before we bring you Providence Junior Varsity against the Titans Junior Varsity teams. These two teams have faced each other now 2 times. I believe GBS won one, Providence won the other, and this is, I guess, the rubber match. GBS playing a little shorthanded tonight with the start of winter break. Final exams are now over. I'm sure the players are happy for that. GBS will be without Zach and Andrew Sabev. And I have no idea who Providence is going to be without, but definitely a feel of lightheartedness in the air here tonight, I'd say. You have myself, Adam Sidoti, talking to myself for the most of the game. Our videographer, Jason Weiss, and Chris Rudd is going to be helping us with the scoreboard. No music in the ring tonight, so we don't even get that level of entertainment. Arctic Ice Arena is an old rink. It's one of the very few rinks that are left that does not have netting all the way around. So if you hear me scream, duck, or dive, it's because a puck went into the sides. And Titans come out of their netting. It's a Providence Celtics in green, gold writing with white writing without gold outline, and GBS wearing their white jerseys. Would have been interesting if GBS could have worn their blue jerseys. Blue versus green is a lot more aesthetically pleasing, at least for me. Coach Everly giving some last words of wisdom before we get the puck drop. The refs are getting the pucks. They're going to come to the middle. Titans. We'll see who they skate out. It looks like it's going to be Connor sitting in that. I almost said Jason Sit. Jason Sit is not anywhere to be seen. I think I saw Mrs. Sit somewhere. I see the goalie parents sitting around side by side watching. And skating out tonight, starting this game, we're going to see Weiss and Sims with Udesky, and back behind them are Friedman and Friend. You're close enough to the action, you'll be able to hear everything, and we're underway, and the face-off is won back by Providence. They kind of play with the puck through neutral zone, and Weiss giving some pressure there. Sims has it. He's going to play it back over to Freeman, and Freeman is going to dump it deep into Udesky, who throws it behind the net, and Weiss giving some pressure behind that net. Back to Friend. Friend throws it, trying to throw it deep, can't get there. Sims has it on his stick, trying to dance around, gets it still, shoots, and a save by number 41, goalie, female for them, and they're going to throw it all the way down, and that's going to be icing, I believe. A little bit of a delayed call there, but that was an icing call, whipped all the way down. Late whistle. And we're going to see line 2 coming out here tonight, and that's Hudgens, Cone, and Brown. With behind them, we have Francesi and Smith. Face-off is won by Providence, back behind the net, pushed around the side. 45 has it for Providence, and they're going to skate through neutral zone. They're just going to throw it deep, and we're just learning that the camera wasn't catching up to the play, but Brown lifts it around, picked up there, off the boards by Cone, throws it ahead to Hudgens. Hudgens met there by 2 Providence players. They take the puck away, and they're going to throw it back down behind the net. Giving chase is Smith. He'll get there and flip it back behind Francesi, who's going to push it along the way to Hudgens, who tries to flip it out on his backhand, unable to. Providence skating across the zone, drops it back, and Cone flips it out. The puck stays in and pushed into the corner where Francesi pulls off the offensive player. 76 for Providence gets it. Brown with one-handed forecheck doesn't work, and Providence throws it back behind the net. Brown has it, pushes it to the corner. Hudgens now off the boards, and it's going to clear the zone. You're going to see a change, but doesn't get all the way down. Here comes Providence with some speed. Franchese pushes him aside, can't get there. Smith cleans it up, but loses the puck off his stick and throws it down. Smith to Hudgens. Hudgens offside, and now Cone offside, and that puck goes all the way back. Franchese to Rudd onto the ice to play defense now. Throws it down. Batista can't quite handle it, and it is played into the corner. Rudd's going to take it back, flips it behind the net to Franchese. Franchese is going to try to push that puck up. It is intercepted and thrown back down where Rudd will get it. GBS pinned down there, loses the puck, thrown to the high slot. And a bad pass there, intercepted by Rudd. Rudd coming back behind the net, looking for an outlet, throws it off the boards and blocked by Sidoti and out into the neutral zone. Providence looking to come right back in, and they do right off of goalie Connor Sitt. I'll do that a few times tonight. Connor Sitt with the save, and the puck comes out of the zone, and here comes Providence with a nice opportunity there, but good deflection by Sidoti, and the puck rolls harmlessly to Sitt, who covers it up for the save and the whistle, and we will have a face-off to the right of Connor Sitt. Face-off is won by GBS. Weiss hits it over to Udesky. Weiss now trying to come out of the zone. Providence doing a good job of hooking it in. Both teams kind of playing a little bit tentative right now. Providence getting the better of GBS, throwing that puck behind the net. Rudd pushes it across. Freeman, who pushes it off his backhand to Udesky, to Weiss, who comes out of the zone but intercepted immediately. And here it comes right back in. Friend onto the ice, shot and in. So number 32 gets the pass. A difficult change right there, where Friend was a little bit late getting onto the ice. It wasn't his fault. It was actually just a slow change coming off the defense. And Providence took that puck in, and a nice shot off the post.
Did some moves there.
Nice move by 85 there, but that was just another difficult change by GBS, and the puck results is in the back of the net. So Weiss getting ready to take the face-off now. GBS finds itself down 1-0. And this puck is won back. Friend, this rink plays small, partially because of the dimensions. And I think that GBS is having a tough time dealing with that right now. Sims came through the neutral zone. He's going to stop. Breaks the ankles of number 25 on that stop. He went crashing into the boards. And then he passes it across to Weiss, who loses it, and back into the neutral zone. Friend pushes it ahead. The puck is ping-ponging, but now it goes to 25, and Franchese swing and miss, and we're going to get a penalty coming up. It's going to be a trip. It's going to be on Franchese, who reached back after he missed the puck. He reached back on number 32, tripped him, and he will spend the next 2 minutes thinking about it in the penalty box. So GBS down 1-0 already, now having to defend a power play. Franchese 2 minutes for tripping. And Weiss will stay out there with Sims, Friend, and Smith. And Weiss wins that faceoff over to Friend. Hits it hard off the boards, and that's going to go all the way down and clear the zone. The first one down there is going to be Sims. Goalie kind of flips it right to him. Sims to Weiss on the shorthanded, tries to throw it back to Smith, and somehow Smith was able to get that in. Otherwise, that could have been dangerous. And Friend does a good job there of stepping up there and throwing that in. Sims down there again, applying some pressure on the forecheck, gets the puck, knocks over the player, picked up by 45. Now they're looking to come out of the zone, and they're looking to attack. Good job there by Sims to deflect it. Loses the puck, but he's doing a great job on this penalty kill. But here comes 45. Weiss attacking him on the side. His stick is way high. When your stick gets that high, you look for a slash. There's no slash called. Providence setting up inside the zone. They're going to pass it back to the defense. Defense skating over. Drops it down to number 76. Underneath. No, not underneath. He thought about it. He's just going to drop that off for number 8, but they're not rotating. They're right next to each other. Really bad bad offensive play in the power play there by Providence, not really getting ready to set up. They're going to throw it. It's knocked down, shot, deflected into the corner. 76 has it. He's going to look upstairs for a defenseman. He won't pass it again. And instead, he's just going to shoot it, misses the net, and that's going to rattle all the way around. 45 keeps it in the zone. We have 39 seconds left on the kill. And Smith knocks it all the way down to clear that zone. And we're going to see a change behind the play. Cohn's going to jump onto the ice now. Cohn and Weiss, Smith and Friend. And the puck is dropped back. And here comes Providence with some speed. Weiss giving chase. And he's going to beat him around the corner. Cohn knocks it away. And then we have another nice clear by Friend. That's 3 good clears on this penalty kill by Charlie Friend. Big slash there, or hack, I would say, by Cohn. And then he gets a big hit from behind. Number 45 drilled him from behind. No call. No call. And they're going at it. They're having a conversation. And Cohn's got to control his emotions there, try to stay out of the penalty box, and he does. And here comes Providence with the penalty now over. Even strength. Brown is out there. And Brown takes a big hit. Puck's thrown to the middle. And we're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a call on this one. And I think they're looking at Cohn. They're looking at number 6, and we're going to see what happens here. Maybe they're just going to call it offsides. We're still waiting for the call. I haven't seen. Now they signaled high stick, so there was a high stick, no penalty, and everybody will calm down a little bit. Brown will get ready to take this face off. High stick. Brown getting ready to take the drop. Ref making fun of Providence's face mask. A good cage hang, as they say. Cage hang is only cool until you get hit in the face. And Friedman does a good job there, coming across to try to deflect that play, but tries to hit Hudgens on the long play. Can't do it. It gets intercepted. Cohn off the boards. Nobody there. Some miscommunication. He comes off the ice late. Batista onto the ice now. Friedman doing a good job of pinning him behind. Brown trying to chip it away. And the puck is still loose. Rudd into the corner. It gets pushed up to Hudgens, who loses it. Brown throws it to the side. Batista has it and a chance to get it out. He taps it out, and Providence throws it all the way back in. Looked like Hudgens was looking for the home run pass. It wasn't there. Brown now with the puck behind the net with some speed and some room. He's taking it. He drops it back to Friedman. I'm not really sure why. And then throws it off the boards. Hudgens has it, trying to push it ahead. Gets it ahead to Brown, who taps it. And then he's looking for the change. And here comes Providence, and another tough change here. 78 with a toe drag around Friedman. Loses it in the corner, though. Friedman doing a great job there of trying to just keep him outside, poking that puck away. And he's going to push it out to Kozak, who gives it right to number 8, who shoots high off the glass. Big shot, but missed it. Rudd pushes it ahead. Kozak giving chase. Nice deflection there. Sidoti has it with some speed. And they're going to call that offsides. It looked like Kozak went in. Offsides. Sidoti maybe mishandled that a little bit at the blue line. That puck needs to be thrown deep right away. And instead he played with it at the blue line. The right play is to just throw that deep. Face-off won by Providence, but now it's bouncing at the stick. Sidoti swings and misses. Kozak has it in the zone, throws it into the corner, and Sidoti and Kozak giving pressure, but Providence there first. The Celtics trying to keep that puck in. It squirts out. Francesi spins around, knocks it off the boards, and Providence throws it in. Providence offside. They need to touch up, and they have them on a change if they want it, but they take their time getting to the puck. They throw it all the way around. Francesi giving chase now, and Kozak coming to help out. Batista loses the puck, and Providence throws it back in on net, and they're going to hold on for the save. And we'll take a whistle and a brief timeout here with 6:42 to go in the first period, rather. And GBS still finds itself trailing by 1. Neither team has really shown a ton of offense. Providence's goal was really the result of a bad change and a little bit of a turnover. Brown here getting ready to take the faceoff, throws it back to Rudd. This is Smith. Smith throws it up the boards, but nobody's there. Hudgens already left the zone, and that puck comes all the way back in. Brown now stopped skating through that one and really made a decision not to go after that puck there. Rudd poking that puck away. Cohn. And the shot is high and gloved and knocked down. And I'll tell you, the team that's coming up against after us is playing soccer behind the play. And I just saw a soccer ball go flying across. That's got to be distracting for the players. 6:20 to go here in the first period. 1-0 affair. And Brown wins that faceoff back to Rudd. Rudd around the boards to Smith. Smith again tries to throw it off, and it's intercepted. That's the second time Hudgens has done that. The second time it's been intercepted. You'd think he would stay in the zone at this point. And Cohen putting pressure on him. Brown putting pressure on him. The puck is still loose, and it finally squirts out. Picked up by Cohen, skating through 4 players as it's stolen. Providence flips it to the middle. 45 has it. 45 coming in on Brown with a good job on the back check there. Knock that puck away. And 6 throws it with a man offsides, a shot on offsides. That should have been a call. It should have been all the way down. And instead it wasn't. But here comes Hudgens with a long pass, shoots. Soft pass, soft shot. Easy save. And here come the Celtics with some speed and some numbers. Weiss swings and misses there. Does enough to knock it away. And Udusky has it off the boards. Kept in by Providence. Thrown inside. Just misses the netting. Friend has it. Pushes it upstairs to Hudgens, who flips it in the middle to nobody. Hudgens having a tough time right now controlling that puck, and this time Weiss gets it and throws it all the way down. Udusky, no pressure there, and Weiss has it, and the puck's thrown to the middle. Sims, who we haven't called his name in a little bit, is on the ice. Weiss with the puck. Throws it underneath. Puck is lost by Udusky. The Celtics have it off the glass and tried to clear it off a Friend's stick. Friend all the way back. Throws it D-to-D pass to Friedman. Friedman up the middle. Gets to Weiss off of the stick of Providence, and Weiss shoots. Rebound. Push high. So the rebound. Friend has it. Walking the line. He was going to shoots it. Deflected. Udusky's still there. Puck is loose. Providence trying to get it out. And they do this time. Francesi giving chase. Titans without Zach Sabev. We're seeing a lot of different combinations. Francesi has it, throws it off the boards to Sims. Sims takes it underneath the netting. He's going to look for some speed, and he's got it. He's got some room here. He splits the offensive players, comes into the zone. He lost the puck though. Spins around. Weiss and Sims almost collide with each other. Sims loses it. Weiss there gets it back to the point. Nope, doesn't get back to the point. Sims now has it. And throws it to Francesi, who's going to throw it down underneath the net. Weiss is there, picks it up on his backhand, spins around, trying to get it out. Providence putting some pressure on him. The Celtics doing a good job of holding the puck there. Udusky comes up with it, coming across, loses the puck, and Udusky has it, and it almost gets intercepted. Smith wisely left the zone to prevent against a breakaway. That never happened, and that puck gets thrown in. Intercepted, and Providence is going to throw it all the way down. That's going to be icing. Really dumb play there by the Providence player there, defenseman. He had an opportunity to just clear that easily, give his team a chance for a change, and instead he iced it. And we're going to see a change now with 3:14 to go in the first period. Offensive zone face-off for Sidoti, Batista, and Kozak. Behind them are Rudd and Freeman. Freeman on the left defenseman's post. Face-off is won back by Providence. Actually, I think Sidoti hit it, but he lost the face-off. And number 8 for Providence spins around, clears some opening, and he's got a man up the middle there. Throws it there. Good job there by Freeman getting back. Will spin around, get that puck, and throws it underneath to Rudd. Rudd late getting there. They throw that down. That hit off the netting. It did hit off the netting. And now we're going to have a whistle and a face-off to the right of our goalie, Connor Sitt. Providence. Sidoti getting ready here on the face-off. And it's won by Providence. Back to 45. 45 is going to shoot it high off the glass and rattles around. Number 8 picks it up. Number 8 throws it underneath. Good stick lift there by Freeman to knock that puck away. Kozak late getting there, but he's able to knock that puck out. And Providence comes out with some speed. They try to throw it in. Good job by Batista to get his stick in there and deflect that pass. Freeman now wraps it around. Batista late to react. Gets there. Rudd gets there. The puck is kind of loose. Sidoti's going to get it underneath, and he's got some room. Throws it. Nice pass to Freeman. Freeman now with some room. He's going to take this in. He's going to take that over the zone, and he gets intercepted, and the pass comes all the way back. But Sidoti and Kozak did a good job of reading that, get it all the way back there to Rudd, who's going to chip it off the boards, and really they're going to go for a change. With 2 minutes to go here in the first period, Providence with some speed, coming through the zone. Number 6 takes it through. Rudd keeps him wide. Nice job by Rudd to deflect him wide. Keeps that pass off the net. They're going to throw it way back underneath. Rudd going to try to get there. Number 6 trying to get over there. He's going to have another opportunity. Loses the puck. Rudd with a nice job putting his body on them. 80 with a toe drag. Makes 46 Brown drop. Number 6 coming across. Deflected. And a risky deflection there underneath by Brown, but it goes harmlessly into the corner. 1:32 to go. Risky because that could have deflected into the net. 45 for Providence having the puck, looking for an opportunity. Rudd with a good job getting him to lose it. Brown can't quite hold it, and the Celtics continue with their pressure with 1:16 to go. The centering pass gets deflected out, doesn't miss. Shot way off the bars. That's going to rattle all the way around and out. Hudgens has it now, takes it in. He had a one-on-one opportunity, lost it, and then harmlessly throws it into the corner. Brown does not go hard in that 1-0 game. Friend shoots, and the goalie gets over there, makes the save. Nobody there for the rebound. Providence has it. They're coming out, and another late change, but Francesi is back. He has the puck, hits Brown on the pass, who has it bounce all the way off, and it's going to go all the way back down behind Connor Sitt, where Friend finds it, gets it over to Sims. Sims now looking, and almost falls down, but gets it over to Udesky. Udesky back over to Brown. Brown get over to the center line, tries to shoot it deep, can't get it, gets deflected. He then tries to throw it again, it gets deflected out. And the puck is by the ref. Friend with a good job of getting it over to Udesky. Udesky with a nice move to get around the forward, goes into the lane and just gives the puck up, and here comes 32. Friend gets beat, 32. The shot high off the glass as the buzzer sounds. Not sure would have counted anyway, but with that, it is a 1-0 battle. The Celtics outshot the Titans 8-3. They probably had about twice as many of those shots hitting high off the glass or the netting. We're going to take a brief timeout so I can drink a couple more swigs of beer. In a 1-0 battle, Titans find themselves behind. Yeah. These two teams are fairly even. The 1-0 score here. We had an overtime loss against out here. I guess you're not probably watching this game. You're probably watching the game later. The bar is a really nice bar. Those of you who are missing it, you're missing out on a pretty nice bar. Good viewing angles. We are a rather meager 1-2-3 South from the Titans, followed by a completely lackluster PC for Providence Catholics. And in the second period here, the 1-0 game, the Titans are going to come out with Friedman, Friend, Sims, Weiss, and Udesky. Number 85, the goal scorer for Providence Catholic, out on the left wing. Number 6, number 78 behind them on defense, and 32 and 25 out on the wing. And the face-off here between Weiss, number 32, and it is won by Providence. Back to defense. A little D-to-D pass, looking to regroup. They get it out to 25, and into the zone they come. And a spin to evade the Friend. Friend putting some pressure on. Weiss trying to clean that up. The puck ends up on Friend's stick. He throws it off the boards, and it was kept in briefly, but here comes Sims with a nice play off of a loose puck. And he shoots and kind of slid it through. Nice job there by Providence to kind of get Udesky off the puck there. And they throw it all the way down. That puck is tipped, so that won't be icing. Friedman comes back and gets it. D-to-D pass to Friend. Friend tries to throw it up. Intercepted by 78. Poked away by Sims. And Providence not paying attention. That puck was loose. Weiss comes back and gets it. He leaves it for Udesky. Udesky intercepted by 25, over to 85, our goal scorer. And 85 drops it back for 25 to the middle and deflected out by Smith. Good job getting his stick in there and pushing that puck out of the zone. 78 now in the neutral zone, or sorry, in the defensive zone, gets that, throws it to 32. Hudgens onto the ice as Providence skates through the neutral zone into the GBS zone. Puck is still loose, shot, saved, and held on. So number 25 with a nice job of staying with that puck, kind of deflected that puck, ended up with a shot. Sit deflects that and covers it up and keeps the score 1-0. Well, Providence scored early on in the first period and hasn't been any scoring since. And here we go on a defensive zone faceoff. Hudgens throws that back to Francesi. Francesi underneath. Brown pokes it away. Hudgens gets that back, loses it, and regains it on his stick, throws it toward the middle. It's loose, a shot, save, and a rebound. Cohn has it, and he throws it out to Brown, who tips it into the neutral zone. 34 gets it, and he's going to throw it right back in. So this line has had some trouble clearing the zone throughout the season, and that continues tonight. Francesi skates past the puck. Hudgens tries to flip it out, goes right to the defenseman, who stands over, shoots, save. It is gloved down right away. I think that may have been gloved down by Smith. Big hit behind the play. 45 really drilled Brown. Brown gets up, he's okay, or at least appears to be okay. The puck is then thrown by Smith off the board. These boards are interesting, like it's like a goldfish bowl. In fact, 34 shoots it way wide of the net. Number 8 picks it up on the rebound. Cohn with a late hit there, no call. Smith trying to put pressure on 45, knocks him down, but Brown knocks it back to 34 and over to 8. Cohn fakes a hit and then hits the player. It's they both run past the puck, and the shot is way wide, rattling around, and will get out of the zone and relieve some of the pressure. But not enough time for GBS to change, and here comes Providence back in. Smith gets it, and he's going to throw it down, and they're going to call icing. The road fans disagree. They're going to claim that it was shot down, and it was, but it could have been hit by a couple of players. So some disagreement from the GBS faithful, but that was icing, and the loud booing section from the road fans. And Sidoti sort of wins the faceoff forward over to Kozak. It comes out of the zone, so their hand is up. It is offsides, and that gives GBS an opportunity to try to come out, but they took too much time. Batista almost turns it off to the middle, picked up there by Freeman. Freeman with some speed and some room is going to take it up there. And he goes through 2 defensemen. He's pushed away, and here comes Providence and a trip. No call on that trip. Kozak with the puck, shoots. It's deflected onto the top of the glass, and we're going to get a whistle and a face-off. So almost a penalty there. No call. Dylan Kozak doing a good job there of trying to keep that puck moving. And the face-off won by Sidoti, back to Freeman. Clean win. Throws it underneath. Sidoti giving chase. And Providence whips it around. Freeman does a good job there of getting his feet involved. Keep that puck in there. Throws it. Shot. Save. Oh, nice job there by Freeman to Sidoti. And he almost had another opportunity. But here comes Providence with the puck. Number 6 takes his man off sides. No call. Interesting no call there. His man was definitely off sides. Batista trying to flip it back. He's done that a couple times. He's really got to get his forehand on that and push that away. Kozak with an opportunity there. Doesn't go hard after the puck, and the puck remains in the zone, and it's on Freeman's stick. He throws it out. Batista's going to take it over the center line and kicks it over the center line. And the puck remains loose. Rudd with a good job of getting that, throwing it deep. There was no contact on that stick, so no high stick. And that puck's going to get thrown all the way down, and we're going to get icing on the other side. So GBS will have a face-off in the offensive zone.
It's a long, sleepy drive we've had. Looks like it.
It was about an hour 15 drive from Glenview down to Orland Park. Some nice Christmas lights along the way, but I think we all probably could have done without that long drive tonight on a Friday night. post-finals hangover, maybe. Face-off won by Providence back. Weiss giving good pressure, gets that puck, and he's looking for a man to pass it to, throws it to Francesi, walks the line, shoots, almost tipped in by Udesky, but that puck goes harmlessly into the corner. Sims with the puck, throws it over to Smith, deflection by Udesky. Not a hard enough shot there by Smith to get the good deflection. Francesi gets beat around the corner. Smith coming back. Here comes Providence on a 2-on-1, spinning away from the defenseman, gives time for everyone to get in, shoots it, save made. Number 8 gets it, throws across the middle. 25 shoot, big save again, and there's some pushing and shoving, but Connor sit with a nice save there, and no rebound, and we will have a whistle. So a nice save there by Connor sit. No? Says it's working? You tell me. It looks like it's working. All right, so the face-off is one back. Shot off of the boards, wrapping around. Udesky makes a decision not to go after that puck, and they throw that into the corner. And they're going to throw it out, and it's going to squirt out, and here comes some pressure from Udesky. D-to-D pass from Providence, intercepted across the middle. Here comes Providence around Francesi, who chips away the puck. Nobody home in front of the net. 78 has it. He's going to throw it behind the net where it's going to get played into the corner. 85 has it. Francesi pushing away, and the puck is loose. Good job there by Weiss to knock it away. And it is loose and somehow ends up on the Sim 6. Shoots. Save. Nice play there by Weiss and Sims to stay with that bouncing puck to create an opportunity out of nothing. And with 9:25 to go, GBS still trailing by 1, but showing a little bit of signs of life.
25, sit down.
All right, so Brown loses that face-off there. Providence has it, throws it across the middle. Almost a bad deflection there. Ends up on the Providence stick. We're saying it stayed in the zone, but that was definitely offsides. Hudgens has it, throws it to Brown, who had a great opportunity, couldn't quite control it. And here comes Providence. Shot, nice save again there by Sit. Pushed across the boards underneath by Friedman. Nice move there by number 8 to get around him. They're going to throw it underneath. Nobody going after it. It looked like the players were looking at each other. And Providence gets that puck. A shot, pushed it to the side. Nice job by Rudd to get his skates involved there. Knock that puck away. The stick is on the ice. We're looking around. It looks like Brown has lost his stick. I don't know if it broke or if it he just lost it, but number 8 has it. Shot, deflected and saved into the corner. Cone has it with room, and he gets it out to Hudgens. Hudgens across center line, tries to throw it deep, and it gets deflected. Swing and miss by Brown, and back to Hudgens. Hudgens coming in there, pushes it outside, throws it to Brown, who tips it on net and saves. So a nice tip there by Brown, almost causing a goal there out of a broken play. So 2 plays in a row, the GBS Titans have made something out of nothing. And unfortunately, no goals to show for it. Some heavy-duty equipment coming in here. Looks like from St. Ignatius. Friend throws that puck around the net. Good win off the faceoff by Sidoti. Kozak loses that puck out, and Francesi has it. He throws it to Kozak, who tries to flip it in and does. Number 6 has it. And Batista in the corner there, on the sideboards. Good job there by Friend. Gets it over to Batista, who has the puck. Throws, swing and miss. Sidoti couldn't quite handle it. Good opportunity in front. Cannot handle the pass. The puck is offsides. They're still offsides. Batista's off. And now they've touched up. Kozak giving some pressure, but now Providence coming with some pressure through the middle, some speed and intercept. Nice job deflecting the puck there by Kozak, helping out. And Friend with the puck through the middle, pushed aside, and it's coming back, and Here comes one-on-one, 89 versus 74. Francesi, 89, takes it outside. Francesi keeps him outside and gets a harmless shot around the board. Batista chips, misses it. Friend has it, goes to his feet. The puck is now behind the net. Sidoti with an opportunity to hit him, doesn't really do it, but slows him down. Puck gets up to number 8. Nice job by number 8 on a toe drag to try to get around Kozak. Kozak stays with it. And back out to the point. Shot. Saved and held on. So Sit with a nice job with the save there. And with 6:50 to go in the second period, we will have a face-off to the left of Connor Sit. We are being outshot 16-5. I would accuse it being of some home team bias there, but our road team is doing it.
What? Yeah.
We've got another group coming in here for the recording, I guess, for the next game. This game is far from over. 6:46 to go here in the second period. Nice job by Sit to pounce on that puck, cover it up, and we'll get another face-off here. Weiss talking to Udesky, trying to figure out where this puck is going to go. We haven't seen very consistency on the drops, and we're going to call this guy Bearded Ref. Bearded Ref drops it again, right at the feet of Providence, who loses the puck but shoots it right on net. Nice job there by Sit. And the puck is cleared, and the refs are looking at each other. And one ref did not have his hand up. The other one decided to put his ref up after and called icing. I'm not so sure about it, but we're going to get icing from the Bearded Ref. 6:34 to go here in the second period. A 1-0 battle. A little bit of a frustrating game here for GBS, having to travel all the way down here, down 1-0. Weiss here. Face-off is one back to Rudd. Rudd pushes it across to Smith, who swings and misses 3 times and loses the puck. And here comes Providence. Good hit by Weiss to deflect to knock that puck away. And Rudd comes and helps cleans it up. He gets dropped by 85. And the puck remains loose behind the net. They're going to keep pushing it away. Rudd dropped again by 85. Back out to 34. Sims trying to knock that puck away and go. Loses it briefly, and Providence keeps the puck in the zone. And it ends up on Sims' stick. Pushes it ahead, and Providence gets it and throws it deep. Smith, D-to-D pass over to Rudd. Rudd up to Sims, who cuts across the middle and loses the puck. Picks it up, and Providence doing a good job of getting back. Sims still putting pressure. Puck is thrown behind the net. Weiss giving chase. He's able to deflect it over to Udesky, but it misses his stick. And now we have Friend, who pinched, made a stuff, and number 8 with the puck one-on-one. Shoot, and save by Sit. He knocks the puck off the net. What a save by Mr. Sit. Coming back into the net, reached out with his left hand, grabbed that puck from throwing in, and we have a big save here with 5:25 to go. And that's going to be a good change up here for GBS. Brown coming back onto the ice, leading Hudgens and Cone. And Sit with a good job there. He also knocked the net off the moorings, and so we're just taking a few moments to set that up. Bearded Ref is going to now drop the face-off again, the puck down again, and again he drops it right at their feet. And the puck is won back by Brown, but kept by Providence, who shoots. And Sit kind of put his hands up in defense, and that puck roughly went around. Friend trying to knock it away. Brown has it, throws it up to Hudgens. Hudgens through the neutral zone, coming up there with Cone. He shoots it harmlessly. The goalie with an easy play there. Catches that, gloves it down, playing with it, and there's a whistle and a frozen puck. 5:01 to go. Well, there are a couple of banners out here, one for Nancy's Pizza, one for Al's Beef, and I'll tell you, both look pretty appetizing. Right now, Brown wins that face-off, but Providence picks it up, and they're coming out of the zone. And they get it deep, 45 spinning. Cone's trying to pick it up. Brown chips it away. Nobody home. And that puck is thrown down. So a lot of soft passes here today are being intercepted. And Providence drops it down behind the net. And a lot of soft hockey right now. Not a lot of physical play. Friend throws it out there. Wing is missing. Noah's late to get there. Noah Cohn's late to get there. And the puck ends up back behind the net. Now Freeman has it. He's looking for somebody. Again, the winger is just too far low, and the rebound shot goes in there. Rebound almost went in there, or tip almost went in there. And now we have some space. He throws up to Hudgens. Hudgens looking for the long home run pass. It's not there. And here comes Providence back into the zone with the puck, putting a lot of pressure on this team. And a lot of this is self-inflicted because we're not playing good positional hockey. Friend with the puck, and he's just going to ice that all the way down. That's the only option he had right there. It was a long shift. It was the end of a long shift, and they were in need of a change. Smith and Francesi are going to come onto the ice, so will Sidoti, Batista, and Kozak. 3:56 to go here in the second period. And the face-off, one back by Sidoti Francesi, who pushes it across to Smith. Smith throws it to Batista. Batista off the boards and intercepted by Providence. Looked like they had an opportunity there to get that puck out on the breakout, and they didn't quite know what to do with it. But Smith has it. Over to Batista again. Throws it to Sidoti, who's going to skate it through. Over to Kozak, who doesn't go after the puck. And number 8 spins and comes out with it. And they're going to throw it all the way back. So Providence looking to set up. Throws it down. Intercepted by Francesi. They throw it back down to number 34. They're just passing to each other right now. And 3:18 to go. Almost a turnover there, and he skated right through it. Sidoti gets it. A lot of bouncing pucks here. That's a hand pass, and we're going to see a hand pass. Number 89 with a deflection, then pushed it over to his teammate. An easy hand pass call to make, and we're going to see a face-off right outside the zone. Bearded ref had no interest in making that call. The other ref, who has no beard, made the call. Sidoti wins that face-off to Francesi. Francesi throws it deep, and here comes some pressure, maybe? No pressure coming from the other side, and Providence is able to get that puck out. So no pressure on the forecheck there, and number 89 throws that all the way down. 74, Francesi looks in the corner. He's pushed off the puck, and it's loose, it's bouncing, it's sitting there, and it's gonna, Sidoti has it briefly, pushes it, and then eventually it pushes all the way to number 8, throws it underneath. Smith is gonna be the only one there to get it. Batista's over there to try to pick that up. It's tipped off his stick, but that's gonna go down for icing. So another icing, another long shift ends with an icing call because the Titans are refusing to play good positional hockey. They're gonna insist on the long pass until the end of the game. All right, 2:31 to go here in the second period. Weiss looking to win the faceoff, and it's won by Providence, who shoots it right off the face of number 85, gets it, shot it right on net. Good job by Sit to cover that one up. And we'll do it again. You get a sense that everybody here has had enough of hockey over the first several months. Maybe we're all in need of a break, but Weiss wins that face-off to the corner and picked up by Rudd, who pushes it high, and they're going to say that it hit the netting. I'm not sure that it did, but it took an interesting angle, and so we're going to have another face-off now to the left of the goalie. 2 minutes and 22 seconds to go in this period. 2:22 to go, second period. Lots of twos on the board. Twos are wild. 1-0 though is the score, and Weiss wins that face-off over to Udesky. Picked up though by, it looks like Sid may have just covered that one up on the way through. So I think Freeman had that puck and he kind of just let it trickle all the way to Sid. And face-off won by Weiss, but Providence has it. Good job by Freeman to kind of knock it away, but the puck ends up underneath where Rudd will recover it. And he throws it off the boards, intercepted by 78, thrown back underneath. So this has happened 3 shifts in a row. Usually that's not a good sign. And here Sims will have the puck with an opportunity to get it out, and he's going to come out with speed, 78 giving him room. Gets it over to Weiss. Weiss throws it back underneath the net. Sims setting up in front. Nope, he ends up on the side. And That was just a bad setup there. Sims with an opportunity to go in front, went to the side instead. And he gets the puck up to Freeman. Freeman with an opportunity, shoots, deflection, rebound, and big hits underneath between Udesky and 4 or 5 players. And we're going to see a penalty on Providence. Providence will get penalized there for roughing after the play. Udesky drew the penalty. He was in the center of 4 green shirts, and he was able to defend himself, defend his team. Good opportunity there by Freeman, almost a good deflection. Number 6 will go spend 2 minutes thinking about it, hopefully less if GBS can score. And Friend is going to come onto the ice now in favor of Rudd. 1:35 to go in the second period. So GBS now with an offensive zone faceoff and the power play. Weiss. Faceoff is won by Providence. Into the corner, they clear it though, only to Freeman, who pushes it underneath. Sims has it, skates across the middle, shoots. Save, deflected off the goalie's pads and still in possession. Weiss has it, pushes it over to Udesky. Udesky back to Weiss. And into the back of the net. And we are tied now with 1:08 to go in the second period. Cone coming out. A few words for his line mates there. And Brown won that face-off, but the puck gets lost there. And Chazy kind of just let him have it, and Providence wasn't really ready for it. So that worked out well. 52 seconds to go in the period. The puck is loose behind the net. Friend pushes it ahead to Cone, who can't quite handle it. He's going to take it now behind the net. 45 seconds. Throws it across. Bouncing puck. Hudgens floating out in the middle of nowhere. Couldn't quite handle that one. He's doing some good job on a forecheck. Takes it away. Nice job by Tyler Hudgens there. Taking away. Throws it in the middle. Couldn't handle by Hudgens, or by Cone. And here comes Providence. Puck is dislodged. Friend gets it, wraps it around. Hudgens has it. 18 seconds. He just throws it deep. 15 seconds. He's tired. He's going to come off the ice. Kozak is going to come on. Cone's still there. Forecheck there. Puck is deflected. Kept loose. 5 seconds to go. And now the puck is loose. Brown swings and misses wildly, but Francesi has it. He's going to throw it on net, and that is the whistle. And the end of the second period. We are now in a 1-1 battle.
No break.
Can I slide by you?
Yeah, sure.
What's our shots on goal there? Do we have the shots on goal on that one?
That's did you turn off the light, please?
All right, so we're at 20 shots to 8, but one of those shots has gone in for GBS. St. Ignatius is getting ready here. Quite the impressive setup here. We're going to get some film on that one.
Adding to it from when I started. The backpack was getting too heavy, so I thought I'd do this.
We've got, for those of you at home who aren't able to see this, we've got like the 2.5, I would say, 2.25 maybe Milwaukee packouts. All right, 2.25. Pretty impressive setup here. St. Ignatius Hockey getting ready to play a game after us. Our cameraman exchanging some words with parent Henry Brown, giving you a little bit of what I'm seeing, a little play-by-play there. Sidoti's going to take the face-off here. Kozak and Batista behind them. Smith and Rudd. Rudd wearing the C on his jersey. Sidoti loses that face-off. 85-9 comes across. He's looking for a pass to the middle. Really not a smart play there. Just kind of threw it wildly in there. Smith, Rudd across to Kozak, who just couldn't handle it, but is going to apply some pressure on number 6, who's going to spin out, and he throws it out, and that puck deflects all the way down and into the zone. Not icing. Rudd has it. Rudd to Batista off of Sidoti's stick, who gets it out to Kozak, who just skates right past it, and now he's applying some pressure. And here comes number 6 with speed. Goes through 1, goes through 2. Nice job by Smith, and he knocks the puck away. But number 6 with a good job there of skating through almost everybody. Smith has it, pushes it across to Sidoti, who gets it up and out, and it's going to roll all the way down. Is that going to go on net? It will not. Instead, it's going to be icing with 14:01 to go.
What? He tried.
No, the icing was already.
If it would have fallen flat, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
It was spinning.
No, I'm
all
fine.
day.
I'm fine with the icing call. I'm fine with the icing choice.
You can go back.
Back? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem. All right.
Okay, no one knows who you are.
Friend behind the net. Weiss putting some pressure on there. And pass comes off just past him stick and thrown back inside the zone. We have an offsides call here coming up. The ref's hands are in the air. Providence touches up. And Friend tries to throw it all the way down, and he's going to miss everybody, and that's going to be icing. So not the most ideal of plays there. Once you evade the offsides, you kind of don't want to ice it, but Friend and Sims having a little bit of a conversation. Probably thought he was going to be going wide, and fortunately the puck didn't bounce where they wanted to. And Weiss is going to go set up here for the face-off, defensive zone face-off here in the third period. And he wins it to the side, picked up Freeman trying to get it out. It's offsides again, and they're playing with the puck. Friend looking, see if he makes the same choice, almost gets by it, chips it off the boards, but it's picked up by number 8. He throws it to 25, and here comes Providence. Toe drag, Sims gets a stick in there. They knock it in there cleanly. Number 72, Friend pushes it around the side. Sims late to get there, but the puck comes out. Udesky giving pressure. D-to-D pass back to number 8, who loses it. Udesky trying to get there, can't get there in time. Weiss giving pressure. Freeman tries to chip inch there, loses it, and Friend comes back, flips it out into the neutral zone. Nice job there to avoid some pressure. Sims with the puck. Let's see what he does as he drops it back to Friend. And playing with the puck a little too much in the neutral zone, they end up losing it. It goes deep inside Providence's zone. Weiss giving chase. We haven't really called his name out very much today. But the puck is intercepted by Hudgens, who tries to center it. It gets deflected. And here comes Providence through the zone. 1-on-3. Fourth player comes back. And both players hit the ground. No penalty called. Hudgens kind of tried to avoid 79. Couldn't do it. Shot to the middle. Rebounds. Nice save there by Sit. Hudgens not paying attention. And a good deflection up into the netting. But that was a great deflection by number 79. A good setup by Providence. And we are lucky to still be tied at 1 and 12:09 to go here in the third period. And now we're going to see Brown taking the face-off here, defensive zone face-off. Cone to the left of him. Never mind. By Cone and into the corner. Providence remains in control of the puck. They pass it behind the net. Brown intercepts it, and he throws it and right back to Providence. Providence now takes it back into their zone. They're going to try to reset. Hudgens with a good forecheck there. Cone had it on his stick briefly, but Providence comes back with it, and they're just going to throw it down into the zone. Freeman pushes it across to Hudgens. Hudgens, blind pass to the middle, gets intercepted, but here comes Freeman, and it doesn't quite get out. Number 8 still with the puck, and Rudd ends up with it. Freeman goes down. We have a penalty coming up against Providence. So another, I think they're going to call interference on this one. That's probably the right call. Interference on Providence with 11:23 to go. And GBS is going back to the power play where they scored in the second period to tie this up. GBS 1 for 1 on the power play. Providence obviously 0 for 1 on the penalty kill. Let's go, GBS! South looking to try to capitalize on this power play, an interference from 45, 2 minutes. And Weiss wins that faceoff to Udesky, to Friend. Friend passes it across. Tough pass for Smith to handle, but Sent knocks it down, and he takes it now kind of side of the net. He passes that across to Sims. Sims back to Smith. Looking for somebody to cut to the middle. Back to Sims. Sims with a tough pass across to Weiss, who can't handle it, but he regains control. Friend has it, and off the boards, but he missed the player coming in. Shoots Rebound. Save. Rebound. Another save. So 2 good shots, 2 big rebounds by number 41. Sims has the puck. Makes a little fake. Comes across the middle on his backhand. He's going to pass it across a friend over to Sims. Sims all the way across the Weiss. One-timer, swing and miss. Foul tip, really. Weiss has it back. Good job by friend to get it to him. Throws across the middle. It gets intercepted, but Sims has it. Sims throws it back behind the net. Good job by 78. He's going to get it. He tries to clear it. Swings and misses, but then gets it cleared. That puck's not going to get all the way down. Doesn't matter anyway. That gives Providence plenty of time to make a change. And Friend has it behind the net. Throws it across to Udesky. Udesky can't handle it. Brings it back behind Friend. And here he comes through the middle. Skates around Sims and throws it behind the net. Weiss giving chase. And he's going to throw it around. Friend tries to get back. He can't do it. And then he falls behind number 32. Shoots. Save. Great save there by Sit. Big hit at the end. It wasn't clear to me that that hit was intentional. But number 25 pushes Smith a little bit. It didn't look like it was a dirty play, but I think the momentum of 25 carried him into the boards. And he is down. The Providence fans asking for boarding. I don't think that was boarding. I think that was just the momentum of one skater carrying himself into the boards. Braden Smith is not that kind of a player. The trainer coming on to briefly, but the skater gets up and he's going to skate out to a polite applause by the GBS players. And the power play, well, they are going to call Smith on a penalty here. So it didn't look like it would be one, but I guess the result of the play looked worse than the actual play itself. But nevertheless, the power play is then over. It should be even, I would think. They're doing the face-off right now in the Providence zone. I'm not sure why, but it looks like a player may have been removed from Providence. And I don't know if it's to just take a look at him. But GBS with the shot, rebound, deflection, not there. Freeman again off the side of the netting. Udesky to the middle, nobody there. And we have 4-on-4 hockey right now. And nice job there by Freeman. I kind of deflected away to get it underneath to number 8, who's been active all night. Freeman trying to push it away, can't get it. Up to number 25. Shot deflected and high off the glass. And the puck kind of bounces there. Wrapped around, nobody there, and picked up by number 8. Number 8 tries to throw underneath, can't do it. And then Weiss just throws it down. And that puck is going to get down there. That should be icing. I'm not sure why it's not. But no icing. It's 4-on-4. Oh, the penalty ended. Okay, so the first penalty had ended. And here comes Providence through now on the penalty kill. Shot, deflected wide into the corner and thrown in front of the net. Number 6 has it, throws it into the slot, or the left of the slot. 45 has it, throws it underneath. They're trying to set up the penalty. Shot, bad angle shot, easily pushed wide. Providence has it back. Drops it back to 45. 45 is going to toe drag a little bit, bring it underneath, thrown toward the middle. Nobody home. Back to the other side. 38 seconds to go on the GBS penalty. And the push to the front. And Sit does a good job of covering up that side. Throws it across. That puck could have gone in. Nobody was there. It just went all the way across. Number 6 has it. Titans having a tough time here on the kill. They look very tired. Udesky gets walked. And nice shot, but it's saved. Good job by Connor Sit. And the puck finds a way to get out, and we'll see if they're going to get a change. Freeman, a very slow change now. Weiss now turns to change. Udesky applying some pressure. Friend still on the ice. And the puck is deflected, and they kept that in the zone. So Udesky with a nice job. We're now even. Friend comes off the ice, and Smith picks it up. Gets it to Frown. Loses the puck. 89 has it. Out to 45. Hudgens giving chase. Shot. Deflected and saved and pushed wide. 80 giving chase. Smith giving chase. Cone giving chase. They pin him into the boards. Puck is loose. Brown trying to swing by. Can't get it. And the puck remains loose, but Smith gets there. Nice job by Braden Smith to knock that puck away. And Brown has it back into the zone. A loud hit, but not a good one. and gets it out to Brown. Brown with some room now, takes it in and shoots from outside the blue line. He shot that puck, and that puck harmlessly gets deflected into the corner. Here comes Providence looking to come out of the zone. 45 out to the middle. Hudgens, no hitting there, and they're just kind of pushing it wide. 45 picks it up. So the Titans not really applying any kind of physical pressure right now, as number 79 Rudd goes down. Puck through the middle. Sit has it, pushes it to Rudd. Nobody home on the wing, and this puck is staying in the zone, but luckily bounces off, and here comes Hudgens catching him on a change. And we're going to see that was offsides, but no call. And that puck goes into the netting anyway. So it was offsides, but no call, and in the netting, and 6:28 to go here in the third period, and GBS and Providence remain tied at 1 here in the third period. Weiss back onto the ice. I got to imagine that line must be very tired. Sims and Udesky joining him. Francesi and Friend back there. Weiss wins that faceoff over to Sims, tries to shoot it, gets deflected. 85 has it. He throws it out to 76. 76 across the neutral zone into the zone, drops it back to 25, spinning around, loses the puck. Francesi has it. And as he tries to clear it, number 8 intercepts. Good job by Udesky. They got a stick in there. Over for the shot. And Sit there again. Good angle, good shot, and a nice save. 6:04 to go here in the third period. Providence certainly has had the edge in puck possession in the third period. The score remains 1-1. Weiss trying to win this faceoff. And the puck is won by Providence behind the net, where Friend is going to get it. Friend bouncing off the boards, loses it, and the puck is loose. 85 has it, and he shoots, bouncing puck, and luckily hit Sit and bounced out. And 85 maintains control of the puck. He throws it underneath. Friend now going to give chase in the corner. He tries to push it up to Udesky. He's not there. And it's picked off by Providence, thrown to the middle. 25 spins, backhand, all through the crease. No dice there. Big hit by 85, or I think it was 85. Providence trying to get that puck out. Weiss pushing it out. Udesky one-handed reach, doesn't get that in there. That puck goes up and hits the netting, and that's going to be a face-off in the corner. I believe that should be out of the zone, but we'll see what happens. They're pointing to the left of Connor Sit. So they're going to put this face-off to the left of Connor Sit. That puck was thrown into the netting by Providence. That should be out of the zone, but bearded ref did not agree. I don't have a way of telling him. 1-1 game, 5:13 to go. Brown getting ready for the face-off. Face-off is one back to 45. He shoots way wide of the net, wraps all the way around. 78, it gets it. He throws it behind the net, absorbs a big hit, and 32 gets it. He's trying to push it out to the defenseman. He throws underneath. Good deflection there. Went wide. Number 79 deflected that. Brown has it. Looking for an opening. Throws a pass across. Smith has it. And he's going to skate it across. And he hits it off the boards and in, and that's going to be icing. He had about 3 feet to go till he got to the red line, as his dad reminds him. And instead he threw it off the board. So, you know what? It's final exam week. That'll just be another part of the test we'll all have to learn. Smith realizes he had the opportunity to clear that puck and instead to ice it. And so Brown getting ready for the face-off with 4:46 to go. And he wins that face-off. Cone has it, and he's trying to dance around, throws it almost to the middle. Smith luckily there, and Rudd gets it over to Rudd. Rudd pushes it up. Hudgens is way out of the zone. I'm not really sure why we keep doing that play. It does not work, at least tonight. And Smith gets that back, spins it around to Rudd. Rudd now gets Hudgens, who is inside the zone, has it, and throws a blind pass to the middle, intercepted by 79. Over to 45. Who's going to just throw it down into the corner. They're tired too. 79 picks it up, gets it over to 32. 32 loses it briefly. 78 picks it up, and Brown falls down. We heard a get up kind of question there. That was Mr. Brown. Brown pushes that puck across. Smith in front of the net, and 45 shoots, saved and held on. Great job by Connor Sitt to stay with that one. Connor Sitt has had a great third period, making key saves at every stance, and with 3:47 to go, the Titans are looking for that goal, but you wouldn't know it based off of how they've played so far. So Ethan Sidoti is getting ready here in the third period face-off, 3:47 to go. Face-off is won back by Sidoti to Friend, who pushes it aside to Friedman, maybe, who pushes it to Batista. Can't quite get there, but it gets back to Sick, and Friend had it, pushed it ahead to Kozak, and he doesn't go after the puck. They throw it all the way in. Batista not giving chase, but Friedman gets there. Friedman pushes it across to Friend. Friend has it, throws it across off of Kozak, who wasn't even turned around, and it comes right back in. So this has got to be frustrating for the defensemen who've had 2 clears, and 2 times the forwards have not helped him out. Friend has it, and he's going to throw it all the way down, and that's going to be icing. And it is, with 3:10 to go. So 3 times in a row, the defensemen have had the puck on their stick, looking for an opportunity to break that puck out. And all 3 times, the wingers have not been in position for that. And so we have another defensive zone face-off. Sidoti wins it again to Friend. Friend pushes it aside to Freeman, just like last time, over to Batista, and it goes too long, and it comes right back underneath. Friend gets it over to Kozak. Kozak not there, and the puck comes back under the zone. Batista trying to give chase. Opportunity there. Swings and chipped away. Sidoti giving chase, knocks it away. Good job there to knock that puck away and avoid an opportunity. Freeman underneath. Great idea there by Freeman on his backhand. Pushes it across to Kozak, who gets it out off of number 8 stick. And here comes Providence with the puck. Throws it all the way across. And almost a too many men. Not quite. Kozak has the puck on his stick. Throws it to Batista, who throws it in. Doesn't get it deep enough, but Weiss has it. And back to Friend. And the puck is thrown across. Nobody home there. And Batista tries to give a couple of hits. Weiss gets taken down, and here comes number 85. Skates through Friend over to the middle. Nice job by Friend to reach back and get that. Udusky has it onto the ice. Weiss in the middle, leaves it back for Udusky, throws it to Weiss at the blue line. Not sure why they did that, but then they throw it down with 1:53 to go. The puck is thrown around and picked up. 85 for Providence has it, spinning through, gets to the middle. He's taken down. I don't think that's going to be a call. It's not, but Providence has the puck, and they clear the zone. Interesting choice there. 78 throws it back to 6. Udusky giving pressure, Weiss giving chase, and that puck gets a missed pass there. Francesi has it, chips it out, intercepted back by Providence, and Francesi now stuck in the neutral zone, but Smith has it back with Sims and Weiss. Sims takes it behind the net. Providence makes the change behind the play, and Francesi spinning around, avoids the forecheck, gets it, tries to get it to the middle up to Udusky, who can't handle it, and he falls, but the puck comes harmlessly back to Smith, over to Francesi. Francesi loses that puck, and it's picked up by number 25. Good job by Sims to come back, and on the back check, it harmlessly falls towards Sims. 25 took a shot at Sims and Sit on the way in, but no call, and with 48 seconds to go, 47.5 to be exact, GBS will have another defensive zone face-off, holding keeping a 1-1 tie intact here. Hudgens now onto the ice with Cone and Brown. 48 seconds to go. An interesting change here in the third period, but I guess he had no choice. And the face-off is won by Providence. 45 shoots, and it's saved. A rebound is there briefly, but he covered it up. Nice job by Sit there. I don't know what the shots on goal are, but it's got to be like 3-1 in favor of him. Yeah, so it's 28-11 in favor of Providence. And Brown wins that face-off back to Cone. Cone pushes it across. Freeman with an opportunity to get it out. Does, and pushes it all the way down. It misses Hudgens' stick, and that's going to be icing with 32.8 seconds to go. agonizing 33 seconds left in this game. Can GBS get the puck out of the zone and put some pressure on Providence, or will Providence put pressure on GBS and score the winning goal? Brown wins that faceoff back. Good job there. Freeman gets it, pushes it across to Friend, to Cone. Cone, his pass is deflected, but it almost squirts out. Brown couldn't quite get it. Nice job there by Cone. Gets it over to Brown and back in. Friend leaves it for Brown, who throws it into the side. Hudgens late turning around, can't quite get there. And the puck comes back, and here comes Providence on a 2-on-1, but 45 was offsides, and with 5.8 seconds left on the clock, Providence has their hand over their heads. They were offsides, and so we will have a puck drop outside of the blue line. And I have no idea what we're going to do for our overtime tonight. Hopefully no overtime is all we're thinking. Everybody takes the tie and goes in a winner break, a winner. We'll see. Brown wins that faceoff back. Freeman has it, 3 seconds. Wraps it around the boards, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's the buzzer. And we will stand by for a moment to see what these refs and what these coaches decide. We have a let's go home from Mark Smith. I think we have a lot of votes in favor of that. But the players have not left the ice yet, nor have they shaken each other's hands. We see a couple of hands coming to their net. Now we're seeing a couple of some discussion from the benches here.
Put this where you are and you can lean on that.
Yeah, absolutely. We are waiting to find out what's going to happen tonight in terms of this 1-1 tie. I feel like you're good. We've played a lot of overtime games recently.
Yeah, just stay back here.
Perfect. Thank you. No problem. For those of you who are waiting for the St. Ignatius game, who does St. Ignatius play after this? PCR. So Providence and St. Ignatius play right after this. You can see Providence varsity team is waiting outside of the rink, and some St. Ignatius players are sitting there as well. But they have to wait for the end to this one. We don't know exactly how this one will end. The refs are still having a discussion. It looks like it might be a 3-on-3. The goalie for Providence, number 41, who's done a great job all night, is going back into her net. And Connor Sitt, who's done a great job for GBS, is remaining in his net. Friend will come off the ice, so it looks like maybe we are looking at a penalty shot situation, because the only player on the ice right now is number 25 for Providence. Number 25, you may remember, had the what do they call that? The face mask hang there. He's going to take the first penalty shot. And so I have no idea what the rules are. We'll find out along all of you, but here it is, number 25. Number 25 for Providence takes that puck, comes across the blue line. Shot and a save. Connor Sitt didn't realize he saved it, but he did a great job of saving that, keeping that one at the line. So a nice save there by Connor Sitt. And so onto the ice is number 72, Charlie Friend, with an opportunity here to put GBS ahead 1-0 or maybe win it. We don't know the rules, so we'll find out. Charlie Friend approaches center ice, puck on his stick, comes into the zone. A little deke, shoots, save. Nice job by 41, and that interrupts a nice little cheer from the home crowd there. Number 41 with a nice job on that save there. Number 8 onto the ice for Providence. Number 8 for Providence. Jumps onto the puck, takes it across the blue line from the right side, gets onto his backhand to forehand, and misses the net completely. So backhand, forehand usually works, but not when you miss the net by about 5 feet. So he had the net open. And number 15, Seth Weiss. It's the Seth Weiss now opportunity here, checking his stick. And let's see what he does. He scored in the last shootout, so let's see what happens here. Weiss, forehand, backhand, and goalie stayed with him the whole time and made a nice save there. And the game remains tied. And number 45 for Providence comes onto the ice. number 45. I think everybody just wants to go home at some point, but number 45 here for the shot, and he's going to take the puck. He has it at center ice into the offensive zone. He makes a move, shoots, and scores over the pad of Connor Sitt. And so GBS finds itself down 2-1, and Nolan Udesky onto the ice here in a must-have goal, down 2-1 now in the shootout. And Udesky, looking out to the stands, comes and gets the puck with speed, and he takes it into the neutral zone, into the offensive zone, and he shoots, and it's saved, and Providence hangs on to win 2-1. So, in overtime in a shootout, Providence wins 2-1, and that sends us into winter break. And I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll see everybody